is going to be next. If you just give you a quick rundown, if you haven't seen what this fight looks like, there's going to be 6 lanes with these crystals. And what these crystals are where walls attach to. The center point of the wall attaches to the crystal, and it's important you guys know that. So there's going to be these little blue lines that pop out of the crystals. Every time this another wall gets added, it makes it so this line gets longer. If 6 walls are put into 1 lane, it's an instant wipe. There is no surviving, there is no immunities. As soon as the 6th wall gets added, within like half a second, he blows up the entire raid. So obviously, the name of the game is don't stack 6 walls on top of each other. On heroic, there's 2 different colored walls. There's these light blue walls and these dark navy blue walls, and you'll see what they look like in a second. The light blue walls don't really do much. They shoot shit on the ground that has to be dodged. The dark blue wall, when you break the wall, that is, that's what they do. When you break the dark blue walls, it's gonna put these giant circles on like I think it's 8 people for every dark blue wall broken at a time. Uh, that you just have to spread out with, and they are absolutely massive circles. So yeah. So what I foresee us doing week 1 is doing something where we say like, let's say we're gonna call this lane here purple marker, and we're gonna fill out these 5 lanes except for purple marker. So that way, whenever you don't go make a wall or go break a wall, everyone that's not doing that mechanic can just be safe in one singular lane is how I assume it's going to work week 1 just to get a really fast, easy, quick kill. And then almost definitely going to be a weak aura where all of the lanes get their own marker, and the weak aura just tells you guys, like, hey, you're going to go drop your wall here. The only thing you guys need to be afraid of when you make walls or when you break walls is let's say these 2 people are both assigned to do, we'll call this moon lane. If you make walls here or break walls here with more than just yourself, you're going to get 2 stacks of the dot that gets applied when you make the wall or when you break the wall, and it's going to hurt a lot more. Especially because, again, PTR was tuned down, so you probably need to pop a personal when you're making or breaking these walls. Um, that's about it for that. When you are breaking walls, there's going to be like this. If you did Nazoth, the pull-in line in phase 2 and phase 3, except it's going to go backwards, and it's just going to pulsate out of you, so you'll know this. And again, a weak core that'll assign you where to go break your walls at. Um, Tanks, the tank mechanic makes 1 wall per. So Nova and I will either be on this side or on this side, so we'll be making walls on the outside of the room somewhere. And our walls are staggered from how the DPS and healers make walls. So there won't be a situation where like Nova's gonna make a wall and then like it's like Goal's over here and he's supposed to drop a wall here too, and Goal's gonna get hit by the tank wall. It won't be like that. And then as far as just watching the fight goes, it is a lust on pull. There's no ads. It's full single target slammage. These arrows at the front of the room show you how many people in your lane are also making walls, along with this little purple orb above your head. And once you make this wall, it's going to shoot you backwards. And then, like I just said, we're all going to stack in 1 lane that's not going to have walls made into it. We're going to get a second set of walls made. And then, again, very important that you notice the center of the wall is where the line of the crystal behind it goes through. And the reason why I want to point that out so badly is I don't want it to be. I don't want anyone to confuse it with week 1 of like, oh, I thought it was like on that lane than the other lane. It's always the center. And then you can see here light blue walls, dark like indigo colored walls. And then we're going to go into a wall break. So we create 2 sets of walls and then we break walls. These are the circles that we have to spread and then circles that we have to dodge. And if you notice, the circles that land will land before your circles on your players blow up. So don't be in a huge rush to get into a location. Obviously, start getting to a location so you can be getting safe quicker sooner than later. But don't freak out if you get blocked off by things that are falling from the sky. Just let them blow up and then go get safe. And obviously, more mobile classes, please get the hell out of dodge. And then the fight just repeats. So we're making more walls. The tanks just made the wall on the left, and now DPS and healers are going to make more walls. And then there should be one more tank wall coming out right now. Never mind. Breaking walls. So if you see the little arrow that's pulling them backwards, or not arrow, but little void thingy, that's how you know you're breaking a wall. And yeah, that's it. That's the entire fight. Any questions? Okay, as far as damage taken goes, it's all just like making and breaking walls, is how it really just is. Uh, so I guess if I were to tell you like when to use personals, if someone is in your lane making a wall or breaking a wall with you, that's a good time to personal. Um, Other than that, it's just kind of like an oh shit button if you get put into when walls get broken and you have to dodge a bunch of stuff, and you are in a bad position. It's just kind of like an oh shit button at that point in time. All right.